and everything else, and of course I forgot to start because my bad, I completely forgot. That's okay, it's okay, we started now with the video, it's fine. But now, let's get to the analysis of Zelda Wii U, shall we? This game is absolutely beautiful to start off. Oh my gosh. It starts off with Link standing in the sunset off to the west, and oh my gosh. Holy crap. Zelda looks really good in HD. Holy crap. But the thing is, it starts off going into the world where Link just climbs up, and then this is to show how huge. They weren't kidding when they said that the world was going to be huge in this game. Oh my gosh. It's not even a full part of the map, and Anuma shows us a part of where Link was, and Link gets up to a cliff in one section, and what he does is jumps off, and the sailcloth comes back. That's right, the sailcloth is confirmed for the next game in the Zelda series, and this, oh my gosh, this is gonna be great. Okay, so, and Anuma also said that there are some areas that may look like they aren't far away, but they really are. Oh my gosh, it's just like, for those of you who are watching the video on my YouTube channel, let's say Link is here, you'd have to travel pretty far, so it's like from here to here. I know you guys can't see it if you're listening in, but either way, but even so, I'm still amazed by how big the world really is going to be, because we couldn't even see all of the world, but it's just, it's just breathtaking. It's breathtaking to see how big this thing is. I'm thinking it's gonna be like Xenoblade Chronicles, where if you see something off in the distance, you can actually go there. So, yeah. So, let's say if you want to go to, like, the tower in the demo that Anuma and Miyamoto were showing off. If you want to pick a spot to go, you can shoot a beacon there. And that way you can see how far it is until you go to your destination. And that kind of reminds me of Skyward Sword, because they did have beacons in that one too. They had beacons in that one too. So this is going to be a fantastic game, because it's going to be, in this game, it's going to be where the beacons don't shoot off a huge ray of light, which I'm so sad that they don't do this, because when I played Skyward Sword, oh my gosh, those beacons were so helpful in, like, the open areas and everywhere else, that we really did get a good game from that, and hopefully from this as well. There are insects and animal life there too, because in one section of the video, there's, what is it? There's, a scene where Link runs by a bunch of horses. I love it how one of them just stops right then and there, which reminds me that not only, okay, before I get to that part, you can pick and eat apples in this game. Dude, when have you ever been able to do this in the Zelda series? Little words! Okay. When have you ever been able to do this in the Zelda series? Let me just ask that, because the only game, there's not one single game, in fact, that I can think of in the Zelda series that does that, because there's not even, like, a food thing or anything like that. You just drink milk. which honestly is probably what made Link so tall and cute. But okay. But if you shoot, I forgot to tell you about the sailcloth in terms of, you know how it was just used for slowing down your descent, right? Well, you can use it as pretty much a hang glider, is what I could see from this entire thing. Because, holy crap! Holy crap! You can really use it as... I was seeing Anuma changing in different directions with it. Oh my gosh, it's fantastic. Okay, so, Epona. Everybody knows Epona. Everybody who's played the Zelda series knows Epona. Wow! Wow! The thing is, there are a bunch of different things you can do on Epona. There are a bunch of different things that you can do on her. For one thing, she has a mechanic where it's like in Wind Waker, where you're on the King of Red Lions and you just what is it? Let the control stick be free and you can do whatever, like change the items and yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me again. What? That's 3 weeks in a row that I burped. Whatever. But you can just let her run free without touching the control sticks. So that's actually a really good thing. So while you're letting her run free, you can freely change the camera angle. This is amazing. How many of you guys have run Epona into walls in Twilight Princess? I most certainly have. I was terrible at driving Epona. Oh my gosh, I was so terrible at driving her. But in this game, she will not run into trees or walls. Thank you, Nintendo! Thank you, Nintendo, so flipping much. Holy crap. I mean, seriously? Seriously? Dude, this is... Oh my gosh, dang. You can also shoot arrows and swing your sword and that type of stuff. The horseback combat is definitely back from Twilight Princess. And you can... Oh my gosh, this is so epic. This is so epic. You can vault off her, and you can shoot the arrows on the enemies. And you're not just doing this with... So you guys probably think that, oh yeah, that's probably going to be impossible for me to do, right? Actually, no, because you are in slow motion while doing this. How epic is that? Holy crap! Holy flipping crap! And speaking of combat, if you hear a metallic sound, that's when you shoot an arrow at the enemy, that means you've hit the right spot, you've hit its sweet spot, and you did a great deal of damage to the enemy. And yeah, I already said that. One thing that I noticed about the scenery, going back to the world here for a minute, I was watching Game Explain's analysis about this and their discussion about this. I noticed that one mountain had a ring of smoke around it. So could that possibly mean that Death Mountain is returning to this game? I'm wondering that myself, because I just want to know, because I know they're making certain references, like the sailcloth and everything like that. They're also making they're having a lot of Skyward Sword items come back, meaning that this might be a sequel to Skyward Sword, putting it after... Okay, so the timeline goes, let's see if I remember this. Skyward Sword, the Minish Cap, Four Swords, and then Ocarina of Time. So this could go in between Skyward Sword and the Minish Cap. So I'm really curious what the story is going to be of this, because Zelda's always been the one game that I always look forward to in terms of story, because it's just, it sucks you in. It's a Zelda game for me always sucks me in for whenever I do it, even though I have yet to finish Phantom Hourglass. I'm only on the first dungeon, but okay. But yeah. And while Anuma and Miyamoto were talking about the game, about Zelda U, Star Fox U was brought up by Anuma. Which I have not seen anything for this game in terms of like gameplay or anything else like that. I have yet to see a trailer for this. If anybody out there that is listening or watching me on YouTube, please, if you have found gameplay of this, I would like to see it. I would really like to see it. Star Fox is a game series that I have yet to play, and it seems pretty interesting. So, yeah. In terms of Star Fox U, though, we have a timeline for the games next year. So, everybody knows Majora's Mask 3D is coming out next spring. Well, after Majora's Mask is released, that's when Star Fox U is going to be released. And then after that is Zelda U. So, I think Star Fox U is probably going to take like Game Explain was mentioning in their discussion, I think it's going to take, like, a Hyrule Warriors slot. So, it's just going to be, like, a prequel to the big holiday thing, like Smash was. And Zelda's going to be, like, their big holiday title for next year. So, something tells me it's a mid to late summer release for Star Fox U. And then it could be, like, an early fall to early winter release for Zelda U. So, they are making sure that everything comes out in 2015, so yeah. Okay, so let's get to these songs of the week, shall we? If I can unlock my phone. This is what I get for leaving my phone on the auto lock. Okay, so this week, starting off, as you guys know, these are songs that will keep you focused in for finals, because for many of you this is your last semester at Gordon ever, you're gonna be, this is pretty much your final boss. For us, it's like, normal boss. But even so, this first song is called Fist Blazing, and it's from Fairy Tail. Abyss Blazing from Fairy Tail. The next one is one of my favorite Pokemon battle themes ever. Pokemon Black and White is what really got me back into the series. I had been out of it because I thought that Pokemon had stopped making games for a few years. But ever since I found out that they had been making games, well, I thought they were dead. I got back into Pokemon Black, and this song is one of the best battle themes ever. Pokemon Black has some of the best music in the Pokemon series, in my opinion at the least. So, here it is. This is Team Plasma's battle theme. That was Team Plasma Battle. Guys, guess what? I quickly went on iTunes to the store and I found something very interesting. If you want any of the Pokemon songs featured in the games, you can go to the iTunes store and buy the albums for $10, and each of the songs on the albums, there are a lot of songs on the album, are 99 cents each. So yeah, please go on ahead, and if you want to check them out, go on ahead and buy them. And yeah. Okay, so this is my favorite song in Xenoblade Chronicles out of all of them. This is my favorite. So let's get to it. This is Engage the Enemy. And that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun doing it this semester. I will see you guys next time. Please, if you're watching from YouTube, please click like and please hit subscribe. If you are listening in live or from the replay, please tweet me how you thought of the game, of the show, and at Fetch Games. And you can also go to facebook.com/GCNHQ or go to Scott Radio's Facebook page or Twitter page. And you can also shoot me an email at jennifer.spade@gordon.edu. To end this off is going to be the Battle of Orochi #2. And next up in Scott Radio is All Ears with Allison Gurney. Have a great day, guys.